What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and as you can see, we got the Pixel 9 Pro XL on deck. And I've been using this device for about a week now, so I decided I wanted to give y'all a 1 week review of my thoughts and feelings about this device. So let's get into it. Okay, YouTube, so y'all know I normally come to the Pixels for the computational photography and the aesthetics. I like the stock Android 14, I like the way the device look, and I also normally like a more minimal Pixel. But this time around, I wanted something a little different. Because of the nature of my hands and the size of my hands, I felt like I needed to get back into the bigger size Pixels, and I needed to get back into the Pro so I could see what AI is all about and also have space for my larger hands so don't feel like my hands are being cramped when I'm using a minimal device. I like the way minimal devices look, but I'm always fighting nature using those because of the size of my hands. So I decided to go Pixel 9 Pro XL and really take a look and to see what Google has to offer this time around. Now, as far as the build of this phone, just like a lot of people said, I feel like the frame looked exactly like an iPhone frame. The only difference is I wish they would have did a material that wasn't as shiny and as fingerprinty as the one on this device. Like, they could have probably used like a brushed aluminum or titanium. I think the phone aesthetically looks really good. I'm not worried about one company copying another company. If it works, it works. And it works for us. When companies see one company doing something good, they copy it, and now they doing something good. But aesthetically on the back, I feel like the camera bar looks really good. I like that it doesn't go from edge to edge. Now they got like this camera island type thing going on, but also looks like the Nexus 6P. So just a really clean look. I like it. I think the Pixel looks clean. I think it looks really mature. So all in all, I'm happy with the design. Along with the design, the display looks really good. I like the nice thin symmetrical bezels that go all the way around the display. And I also like how they just got the pinhole for the selfie camera. I feel like this is the perfect look for any smartphone or Android device. Pinhole, thin bezels, I am good to go. The display itself looks very good. 120 hertz display, HDR10. We're getting like almost 500 ppi. I think it's 486 ppi. So really good display with really vibrant colors. Only thing I wish Google did while they were copying things was copy the display from the S24 Ultra and its anti-reflective coating, because I feel like that's really dope. That's really next level display stuff, and I feel like eventually all these other manufacturers gotta go there. Now I know this is a Pixel, so we gotta talk cameras, guys. You know, we got a 50 megapixel main shooter on the back of here. We got a telephoto 5 times and an ultra wide. And honestly, out back to me is not too much new going on. I will say one thing that I noticed when I'm taking these point and shoot pictures. Now, when it go to post-processing on this Pixel, guys, I feel like the post-processing is actually going in a more natural direction. I feel like previous Pixels that I had just a little bit more saturated look when it came to the photos. These photos look a little bit natural when they come out. I mean, you can turn that up. You can easily edit that and things of that nature. Now, one of the biggest upgrades to me is actually the selfie camera, guys. The selfie camera went to 42 megapixels, and now it produces some really good selfies, and it gets nice and wide if you want to take a wide selfie. But also the 4K video off a selfie camera just looks really good. What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG, and as you can see, I'm on the Pixel 9 Pro XL, just checking out the 4K video on this front-facing camera. I think it looks really good, guys. I mean, I'm not even in a lot of light. There's a lot of shade on the porch. It is some light out there, but I mean, and this like perfect lighting, I think it looks really good. What you guys think? 4K front-facing camera, 42 megapixels is definitely making a difference. I'm really amazed at the 4K footage that this selfie camera on this Pixel 9 Pro XL produces. So all in all, when it comes to photography, the Pixel is still the Pixel. It has a consistent profile when taking pictures. I feel like just a little less saturated. The video is really good coming from the back of the device, But I'm just not feeling the whole video boost situation where you can actually take a 4K video and then Google take it to the cloud and upscale it to 8K. I'm not really into that. I feel like Google just need to focus on what they can do straight out of this device instead of worrying about post-processing and a long process of your video being taken up to the cloud, doctored, and sent back to you. Now, the performance of this device is overall pretty good, guys, I will say. I don't have any issues doing anything that I would normally do on a Pixel on this device. And that's social media, using it like a secretary. And also, I done some light gaming and a gaming test. That's also on my channel if you want to check it out. And the Pixel 9 Pro XL was able to hold up because this device has the Tensor G4 and 16 gigs of RAM. Now, I feel like when it comes to rendering little videos and things of that nature that I may edit on my device, it does take a little while. That's because the memory is USF 3.1. I would have liked to see a little bit faster version of memory, maybe UFS 4.0 like on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. So that's another thing that I'm looking at Google like, well, if you want to play with the big dogs, if you want to put Pro on your phone, let's just take it all away. But overall performance and thermals is decent. I haven't had any issues. Now, this device is geared around AI. There's a lot of AI stuff that this device can do, and some of those things are on board. That's where you get the 16 gigs of RAM. That's where you get the Tensor G4 that is supposed to be like the AI processor. So I will say this though, like I can take a concession at certain areas of this device not being a super performance device like anything with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 because this is something different. This is leaning towards AI. But now that we're going to say this is a Pro phone and this is the Pro AI phone, we just got to make sure that we got AI features that people are interested in and that offer real value so that we can really keep the Pro sticker on here and keep the Pro name honest. But all in all, guys, I will say for this last week, I've been enjoying this phone. I enjoy the aesthetics of this phone. I enjoy the design of this phone. I think it looks great. The photography is still there. I feel like the post-processing changed a little, but it's definitely still there. The front-facing camera definitely wowed me with the 4K footage that I was able to get. I like the fact that we got the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner now for quicker scans. The Face ID, the combination of having like a facial recognition and a quick fingerprint scan is pretty cool. The facial recognition is pretty good. It's not the best yet. It's not Apple level, but it definitely works well. A lot of times I went to use my thumb and my device was already unlocked. All in all, I say the Pixel 9 Pro XL this week has been a joy to get to know this device, and there is some real uses in AI, some things you can do in AI, but at the same time, it's able to perform. Now, as far as benchmarks go, I'm not really worried about the benchmarks. The everyday performance of this device is just fine. For everything that you do on a smartphone can be done easily on this device. Haven't had any thermal issues like in the past. So I'm pretty cool with the Pixel 9 Pro XL for this week. I just wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. It's your boy BG Tech Life. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. I'm out. Peace.